guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Grace, and if you're new to this channel, you are most welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, and I love you. Hope you guys are good, hope you guys are fine, and hope you are doing okay. So like I told us in our last video that this week we'll be talking about the whole court wedding, I said the marriage processes. So let's start from the whole wedding process and how we started with the court wedding, then into traditional and white. So today's for the court wedding. Yeah. Now, it's popularly known in Nigeria as court wedding, but we're corrected that it's not court wedding. It's actually called registry marriage. That was what the correction they gave to us that day, that it's registry marriage. So please note, it's not court wedding. It's not as registry marriage. So the first thing you need to do when you want to apply for your court wedding is literally go to the court or registry and get a form. But instead of doing that, you could just go to their website, ectbiz.interiors.gov.ng. I'll put the link in the description below, so in case you want to register for your court wedding or registry marriage, like it said, you could just go directly there. You'll be filling in some details like your name, your fiance's name. I think the man's name always comes first, so you fill it in with your father's detail, and also the same thing for the lady. Then you'll be getting certificate of bachelor's and certificates of that he's a bachelor for the guy, and certificate that she's a spinster for the lady. Yes, you just go to a bank and swear and add. It's not certificate, it's actually affidavit. Is it affidavit or certificate? Guys, let me check my book. I actually wrote these things down for you guys. All right, it's affidavit. So you'll be getting affidavit that you're a bachelor or you're a spinster. Both of you can do it. But if you're registering at the venue or at the registry itself, they can always do it there. You can swear the affidavit there. And also you'll be needing affidavit of your marital status, whether you're single, married, divorced, or single with a child. There are a lot of things like that. Yes. All right, so let's go to the registry marriage. Under the registry marriage, we actually have two different types of marriages. And should I call them types? I won't say types, I'll say categories. We have the ordinary marriage, and then we have the foreign marriage. Now, the ordinary marriage is two Nigerians are getting married, and then you're informing them 21 days before you get married. I think it's actually 21 working days before you get married. So if you want to get married, please note the first thing you do is you inform the court. You give them a notification of 21 days, because if you just come and say you want to get married in 2 weeks time, that might not actually be possible. But you can make it possible with fast track. Fast track, you tend to pay more money, so it can be held for you on the day of your choice. And also we have the foreign marriage. The foreign marriage is the marriage between a Nigerian and a foreigner, someone who's not Nigerian. So yeah, we have that. So you could always fast track the ordinary marriage or the foreign marriage. Yeah, hope you get that. All right, so now we're made to understand. Let me share these details with you. When you get to the court also, or the registry, they would inform you about all these things, that when you're going for your registry marriage, if you're single, you have to get an affidavit or a certificate that you're single. Yeah, an affidavit that you're single. If you are single with a child, you need to inform them that you're single with a child. And see, guys, actually, I don't think it's actually necessary to lie, because if you really love this person, you could just tell him or tell her that you have a child and you want to get married. And if they really love you, or they are okay with the conditions, then they can always, you guys could always work things out. But not the one that you get married and then at the end of the day you're realizing that this person doesn't have a child. If you're divorced, bring your certificate of divorce and show it to the court or show it to the registry, and they will allow you get married. But it was said that if you don't do all these things and then they later discover that you were actually lying to your partner, I think it's either divorce or you pay one fine like that. And trust me guys, you don't want to pay the fine. I even heard that divorcing right now, the money is expensive. So please think about it very well before you go into the process. Now we have three types of marriages in Nigeria. Guys, this topic is for another day, but let's just analyze this matter. We have three types of marriages in Nigeria. We have the registry marriage, which is the lawful marriage, the one the country is in support of. We have the Islamic marriage, the country is also in support of it. And the difference between the registry marriage and the Islamic marriage is that the Islamic marriage, you can marry more than one wife, but the court wedding, it's one man to one woman. Polyandry, polygamy isn't supported. And then we have the traditional marriage. The traditional marriage is you have the right to marry more than one wife also for the traditional marriage. So we have those types of marriages in Nigeria. So it got me thinking that since we now have traditional marriage and registry marriage, so what's the essence, registry marriage. So what's the essence of saying that you are doing registry marriage if you're still doing traditional marriage? Does this mean the man can still marry more than one wife? Because if you're doing two types of marriages and one is saying this and one is not saying this, what exactly is happening? Which one precedes the other? But that's a topic for another day. Alright guys, so hope you know your local government and all of that, because I think the certificates were actually required and we filled them or we updated them online. So on that day, on the day of the wedding, you have to go with one witness. That's for the registry at Ikoyi. I don't know about other places, but we're made to come with one witness, and that was because of the COVID-19 during that period. Yes, not even during that period, COVID-19 that we are all facing till date. I saw one and it was not funny. But yes, we're made to come with one witness, and then those guys are strict. Woo! They are strict. So this is what will happen. They say come with one witness. Do not bring your friend. If you bring your friend will stand outside. And then for the guy, he needs one witness. For the woman, she needs one witness. Now, when you get to the gate that morning, they won't allow you enter if you're not with your witness. So if it's just the guy and his witness, or the lady and her witness, nobody will enter. If it's the guy and his witness and the lady and her witness has not arrived yet, they will not be allowed to enter. So you guys have to be complete before you enter. Any other person that comes will stay outside. Guys, let me take you to the court wedding day. So something happened. So you know how I told you about this whole court process of don't bring this person, don't bring that person. So there was this guy sitting in front of us. In fact, we're like, are these people divorced? Why are they here? Or it's not our business, shall we? We're just trying to, have fun, have a good time while waiting for them to come and attend to us. That's all of us. That was still very early. And
suddenly, the man and the woman sitting down, they stood up, and another different man and man and gentleman, man and lady, or gentleman and lady came and sat down there. So we were made to understand that 4 people had come as if they were going to do wedding, while they were actually coming for those guys. And then when those guys were coming too, they came with their extra too. Guys, you get? It wasn't funny because they actually cut them and they made this guy go through. Let me not say hell because I did not see the whole process. But I know when these guys wanted to enter, the man that saw it actually told them to sit back and that he wants to check all their processes again. He started asking them questions upon questions. That was all we saw before we went for our own. How did they even catch them? Good. I like how alright, how did they catch them? So the lady, now when she came, she went to do her makeup.
Speaking of which, ladies, when you are coming for your registry marriage, it's advisable, please do your makeup at home, or don't even make up at all, just come. But don't come there and be doing your makeup unless, guys, if you see what I saw. So the lady went to do her makeup, so another lady actually came and sat down there as the fiance or wife to be of the guy. So the man that I really don't know what they call him, but he's the head of the registry. He came and he was asking questions. Were you okay? Now this is where I tell you that we have 2 parts for the wedding. You have the counseling session and then you have the marriage day. I think the counseling session is 2 days, 2 days before the main day. So you have to come for the counseling session and then you have to come for the marriage. So the head, like I was saying, wanted to know people who were around for the marriage, around for the counseling. And then this guy actually raised up his hand that he was around. So he now called him. Okay, the man now left the lady and called him that, okay, so we don't know the question he asked him. He asked him something, but then when the guy came back, he was like, the man told him he wasn't correct with the question he asked. And then later, the lady who went to do her makeup came back and she sat down. And then the man was furious, like, wait, I don't understand. Are you here to marry two wives? Who is the other lady? He was trying to explain that, no, she's like my sister. She came to sit down for my wife. Like, no, you don't do that. If your wife is not here or she went to do her makeup, that's different. Not somebody sitting in place and acting. Do you know that is impersonation? Oh my God. I like all these lawyers and their Holla. But like, do you know that is impersonation? They actually delayed this couple, and they were one of the people that came early. They delayed them. They went through another round of interview to make sure, I don't know. Well, the man was obviously furious that the man wasn't honest. He was like, woman, are you sure you want to marry this man? Because he's not honest and all of that. Well, that one wasn't my business, Sha. So guys, we came very early on that day. It's always advisable to come early unless you don't mind and you really don't want to do anything that day. But our wedding was the weekend of the Thursday we did our registry marriage. So we really wanted to do everything fast and, you know, just go home and rest. And then we were around 5, 6, we were already at the venue. We entered, we were like number 2. Yeah, we met a couple there, so we're like number 2. But guys, like, you know, this is Nigeria. By the time they were calling us in, we were like number 6. From number 2, we moved to number 6. You know, there are some people that were ahead of us. I really don't know how that happened. Like, we were all shocked, but what can we do or what can we say? We are normal citizens, gentle citizens. We don't need to. We don't want to cause a ruckus there. You know, we don't want to show ourselves. Like we can't do anything. So we just went in, we did our wedding, but we went in for, I think, you know, to verify our documents. After that, we waited and then we went to where the marriage was going to take place. Now that place was please guys, unless you were going to hold a special marriage, which is in quotes fast track, guys, don't expect anything elaborate. For crying out loud, a lot of people get married on the same day, so please don't expect anything elaborate. Although to you and your husband, you have the person who is going to wed you. So guys, just have fun, be yourself, be you. Now remember, you're allowed to come in with only a witness each, so you might not even have the time to come in with any other person, like maybe your camera guy or any other person. You won't have the time to do that, so you have to render the services of the camera people over there. I think our time, it was 100 naira per picture, but it's always negotiable, and then you have to take like 30 pictures, if not more. Yes. And then we didn't even know this one, but my mother, that woman is a I don't know, she's a hype woman. So, you know, I did not really know about these things. But then when we got there, we saw some people playing drums and they were telling us to drop money. My mother just said, no, don't play any drum, take your drum and go. We don't have any money, just be going. It was so funny. I was like, oh my God, my mother. But anyways, I was really glad, because later I realized that it wasn't really necessary, and then they make it sound like it's mandatory for you to drop money because they are playing drum for you, and really it's not mandatory. So really guys, you don't have to do that. Now during the wedding process, we got married, we signed, we took pictures. And what's a Nigerian wedding without offering? Guys, we dropped offering. Oh my God, that was the funniest part. The lady who wedded us was like, oh yeah, drop something. Oh yeah, drop offering, drop a seed. And then, let me not tell you that part. Maybe someday, sometime in the future, I'll tell you guys what happened. But a lot of things happened during the registry marriage, although it was fun because I was anxious at first, and then I felt like a Cinderella because my dress was nice. Oh god, to me it was nice. It might not be nice to some people, but I actually felt like a Cinderella. Some people actually wore wedding gowns there. Ladies, you're not restricted to wearing anything. Just dress corporate, wear a gown or a dress, look good. The men, wear your suit, no jeans allowed. If you're wearing native, it should be complete native. If you're wearing English, it should be complete English. And yeah, native plus your cap for the guys. I actually saw couples who the lady wore an Ankara shirt and trouser, blouse and trouser, and the guy wore the same thing, and they got them married. So guys, if you want to wear native, feel free. In fact, my husband wore a turtleneck. Guys, guess what? I was scared. I was like, babe, are you sure? Turtleneck for wedding? And you get, I didn't know it was allowed. But then he wore it. I was like, oh, so it's allowed. I actually thought it was only suits, for English wear and your tie and all of that, looking corporate. But please, freestyle, feel good to feel look good. Ladies, you're not restricted to wearing only white. You're not restricted to wearing only white. You can wear whatever color of dress you want to wear. Guys, ladies, I'm begging you again, please, your makeup. Your makeup. Please do your makeup at home, or just go to the venue and sit down. You're naturally beautiful already. Do your makeup at home. You know what? It was so embarrassing for some ladies because they literally came to the venue to dress up, to make their hair, or fix their hair in a bridal way with makeup, and then it was time for them to call them. They wed people, like 10 people at a row, so it's a fast process because you have more than 100 persons getting married on the same day. So you just see ladies running in with their hair net or hair bonnet and unfinished makeup. They are running in because the cuts, they want to wear them or something, and guys, it doesn't look good. As a lady, I'll feel really embarrassed. So please and please and please do well not to put all the makeup on your face. See, if you want to make up, just do it at home. Maybe you get your makeup artist to do that before you get there. Yeah. All right, guys, there was one thing we saw. I wanted to video it, but I was so shy that day. We saw a lady. She was pregnant though. I think it was a young pregnancy. She was a fine lady, no doubt. But guys, if you see the gown, over that gown short, and I had slit again. I'm like, what? Like, what? But then we move on. It was really an amazing day, and I hope yours is also going to be amazing and joyful, and you have a happy married life when it's your time. And if it's your time already, or you're married, happy married life still same. So we've come to the end of our video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you stayed till the end. Thank you if you did stay till the end of this video. Guys, one more thing. If you have any question about Ikoyi court or Ikoyi registry marriage, or anything you really want to know about the whole process, you need help or anything, you could always put your questions down in the comment section below, and I'll give you your answers in our next video. So see you next time, same station next week. I love you guys. Bye.